A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Hot Wheels Hilarity. So, get ready, because here on June 30th, I am crunching the numbers for real this time, because this is simply a remake of what used to be a Colossal Clash episode that ended up getting deleted because it went terribly awry somehow. But, this is simply just a remade version of it, and of course it is all in full glory, just like it was originally. But I'm doing things a bit differently this time with the addition of the clamp that you can see over here, which does add as a pretty nifty support beam underneath the track. And as for all the cars right here, this piece of track up here used to be connected up to this window ledge thanks to another clamp, but I'm no longer going to be doing it. And there also used to be a regular loop in the bottom, but that's not there, of course. So that's just how much difference you could see in the original that was only around for a few months before it ended up getting deleted. Everything else, though, is still the same. But here are all the cars right here. Just about every single one of them is the same exact model, though I did have to add a couple ones in there because I couldn't really be sure exactly which ones did I use exactly. But the number of cars here is actually a bit shorter simply because before I actually used a ton of them, and now it's a bit complicated really, but let's just see how well this remade version of this layout does in conjunction with the original. So let's get started. First up is the 70 Pontiac Firebird. Time Tracker. Rocket Fire. Turbo Flame. Split Vision. The Governor. Scuba de Fuego. Spectre. Roadhog. WhatsApp. Skull Crusher. Catapult. Stock Car. bullwhip. Torque twister. '90 Honda Civic EF. Track ripper. Batman Arkham Asylum Batmobile. Turbot. RDO2. Arachnarod. Drift rod. Zender Fact 4. Nitrium. Great Gatsby. Skate Brigade. Riveted. '81 DeLorean DMC-12. Fangster. Lastly, I have Salt Shaker. Now, despite the fact that the footage is once again sideways, I would just like to say this was a pretty awesome idea that I just reimagined and recreated here. A ton of cars managed to make it all the way to the end, just like it did originally, with just about every single one of the models that I thought about from the original. They all seemed to make it, and they did pretty well with that job. Although, you can see over here, these are all the cars that didn't really make it, but they did make it at least some distance away from the starting line. And so I feel like this is a pretty good idea that I just simply recreated. But hopefully you'll stick around and you'll see what will be coming soon on Hot Wheels Hilarity.